had a bunch of friends when I was in fourth grade who were all into Magic the Gathering. When I was a kid, I remember wanted to fit in really bad. I told a lot of dumb lies to get people to like me. Okay. One day, I was at the mall with my grandma and my older brother. I saw this box set for Magic the Gathering, and I really wanted it because all of my friends talked about playing it. And so I begged my grandma to buy me this box set.
Okay.
And so she did. She bought it, and we went home, and I couldn't wait to open it. My mom didn't let me open it that night, so I went to school the next morning. So Monday morning, I'm telling all of my friends,
sure,
I got this box set. It comes with 2 full decks. I'm going to show it to y'all when I open it.
Sure.
And I got home from school, and I went looking for it, and I asked my mom, where's that box set? And she said, your grandma came and picked it up and took it back to the store because it had some satanic imagery on it.
My goodness.
And so I was crushed.
Heartbreaking.
I got into video games. So my love for video games comes from the story building. I love a good story. I like to build a cool character. I want them to look cool. I want them to have the coolest looking weapons.
Absolutely.
And so
I get it.
And so as long as the story is really good and engaging, I love those games. So the Zelda game, Ocarina of Time, really grabbed me as a kid. We had a Nintendo 64, and so from there, I loved games like that. Elder Scrolls.
Sure. Did you play that through?
I played, so I picked it up at Skyrim, and I've played over 1,500 hours worth of Skyrim. I got really interested in Dungeons and Dragons from the Stranger Things.
Absolutely. You know, crazy. Stranger Things really... It does a great job showing what D&D, what the origins were like back in the 80s. And they were playing first edition D&D.
Yeah.
But that very first episode, I think it's the first season, first episode, they're playing D&D like right then, right? Yeah. It's part of the story.
Yeah, so it's really cool how they did that. They have like 3 different storylines going at one time, and one of them is the world from the perspective of a kid who's obsessed with Dungeons and Dragons.
Awesome, right.
I was in Seattle on the day that the first case of COVID hit the United States. So I went home, and then the lockdowns happened.
Right.
And so we couldn't go anywhere. We couldn't hang out with our friends. And so I believe I made a Facebook post asking if there were any D&D parties that were willing to meet virtually. And so from there, I was invited into y'all's game, and the rest is history, man.